Hi everyone, it's our account 500 group presentation. Our group name is BC and our group members' name and student IDs are mentioned in this slide. As a first step, we would like to open a coffee shop business called Dream Cafe. The established year will be the present year 2022 and initially the company will be based in the Sydney of Australia where several cafes will be set up. The fact that this is a new business, that's why it will be initially set up through offline stores. As soon as the brand has been established in the mind of customers, we will be build the online presence for this brand. Our cafe would be open from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. The opening time of the cafe will be 10 a.m., whereas the closing time of cafe will be 9 p.m. In order for our business strategies to be successful in the future, we want to provide our customers with memorable experience by ensuring that they have a pleasant experience, which will make it easier for them to engage with the services. In addition, to provide quality services, we intend to serve the best quality time for our customers as well.
Hi everyone, as my friend already described about our future plan for our new business, now I'm going to explain about our financial structure. In this slide, we have discussed about our financial structure. Our cafe will be a partnership business when it comes to its financial structure, which will allow our cafe to achieve its financial goal. This business would consist of 5 active partners who will handle the day-to-day operations in conjunction with contributing equity to the business as a whole. The partners' share would be equal and they will be sharing the profit and losses in equal proportions. It is expected that the remaining 50% of the funds in the business will come from funding provided by the external third parties on behalf of the business. The following diagram illustrates its financial structure of the business in detail. It indicates the person of the share owned by each party and the amount of money invested by each party. According to the information provided below, it is clear that the owner will bring in $50,000, each partner investing 10,000 equally to contribute to a total of 50% of the total share value. There is a plan for 20% of the money to be borrowed from the bank in the form of loan. 18% of the money would be borrowed in the form of long term debits, and the remaining 12% of the money will be raised through the crowdfunding. For any cafe to succeed, the product it is offering determine the success of the business. Taking this into consideration, we would be putting a lot of efforts into offering our customers what they want and taking their feedback into account when making decisions. As a part of our products, we would offer gourmet bagged coffee, deluxe coffee drinks, and delicious local food to our customers. Basically, this would be very representative of our culture, and the food we would prepare in our home would bring back memories of home and give people a feeling of comfort.
Now I'm talking about revenue model. Firstly, gourmet bagged coffee, that is price ranged from $3 to 18 per pound and a variety of flavors. Furthermore, I'm talking about deluxe coffee drinks, like coffees are priced between $2.50 for 12 ounce strips and $5.75 for 20 ounce. Now I'm talking about delicious local food that is priced according to the food item and numerous items like cookies and pastries. Now I'm talking about pastries, like cost breakup for coffees, like variable costs, like particulars amount, like coffee beans, 1200, 12,500, and pepper cups, 750, napkins 120, filters 360, and straws like 110, and lids 220, milk and milk alternatives like 6,500. Now fixed cost like particulars and amount, coffee maker that is 6,500, coffee roasters 4,800, and overheads like particulars and amount, gas 15,000, and total is 20,000, 5,200. Now I'm talking about determining cost price, like cost total cost of production equals to direct material plus direct labor plus overheads. Now I'm talking about this cost of production equals to 30,720 plus 26,100 plus 20 52.5. Now cost price equals to 58,872 dollar and 5 225 equals to 23.54, while the business carried one is in the category of retail.
As a Kiranjot described the costs and the revenue and some expenses of our business. Now I will describe some cost value profit analysis. In order to calculate the CVP function, it takes into account two basic variables, namely the fixed costs and the contribution margins. These are the two variables that are taken into considerations in order to calculate the CVP function. Taking into account the fixed cost to the margin of contribution ratio, we can determine if the product is profitable or not by calculating the break-even point based on the ratio of fixed costs to the margin of contribution. Next is the income statement. This income statement illustrates the short-term financial position of the business and is presented on a monthly basis. There has been a dramatic improvement in the performance of the company over the past couple of years, which is reflected in this income statement. Based upon the above statement, we can see that for the first 4 months of the year, the business was in a continuous loss-making mode, and in the 5th month of the business reached a no profit, no loss, and making more. And in the 5th month, which is evident from the above statement, in the following years, this company became profitable and enjoyed continuous growth for a long period of time before it began to generate profits again. Now I'll describe about statement of financial position. It is presented above a summary of the financial position of the company for the entire year, giving insight into the activities of the business throughout the year in terms of revenue and expenses. There are basically two types of balance sheets when it comes to an organization. The balance sheet contains a summary of all the assets that the company has and all the obligations that company has put towards other parties, both international and external side. The next student will describe the next slides.
As Harpreet, I'm going calculations. It is estimated that according to 2023, it depends on Excel calculations, and the most important thing that is calculations based on cash, as well as cash depends on business purchases. And there is also positive or negative result depending on whether company or company facts cash regardless cash, and we would make decisions that would dramatically contribute to the growth of our business in local area of our businesses by make use of effective advertising strategy. And I'm also showing that there is a calculation based on assuming that break-even point is calculated in the units. We will make decisions that in the business in local area of our business by making use of effective advertising. And there is also possible for our business to reach as many customers as possible and grow our revenue locally. And in the terms of financial constraints, we faced different type of problems, like there is industry made pitching for funds and explaining our business plan to investors a challenging task due to the numerous competitors in the industry. And that there is a difficult task when it comes to advertising, as it required a lot of funding and time on the part of advertiser. And the biggest challenge is that there is the right decisions and making up for losses in order to at least keep the business afford at least keeping it going. As part of that, there are several machines had to purchase, which was an expensive and challenging task for us. And thank you. That was my last presentation.